Okay, what's up YouTube? This is my first video. I don't really know what I expect from this. I think I just want to have a log in video form. I don't know. Maybe do it every day, maybe do it every week. Not really sure yet. So this is me. I'm Jessie. My blog is going to be more about what I go through every day, how I'm feeling. I can't really say that it's for everybody else. I think it's just probably just for me to vent about. But I hope people get to see it. I hope people, get some type of insight with their own lives or stuff like that. So I guess the first thing I want to talk about today is opening old wounds and going through doors that you never thought you'd go through again. And I'm sorry, it's really cold. I'm here in Louisiana on 30 days of leave, and it's so good to see my family again. My kids are here, and got to see a lot of friends, and it just felt really, really good to come home. One thing in particular that I got to do today was to see my grandmother, which is my mom's mother. She doesn't have the best relationship with my grandmother, and because of that, we don't see her very often. In fact, the last time I remember seeing her was when I was maybe 10 or 11 years old, and I remember watching my grandmother call my mom a piece of trash and that she didn't know who she was. And I think that kind of set the tone for how I felt my relationship with her would be. But when I came home a couple days ago, I sat down and talked with my mom for a little bit, and she told me about, what my grandmother had been up to and everything like that. And it kind of, made me curious again as to why their relationship was so bad and how I didn't want our relationship to be like that, her being my mom. And so my sister decided that she wanted to see our grandmother, and it was kind of impromptu. I picked her up from school today, and my brother was with me, and I was like, "Hey guys, y'all want to go see her?" And we were just like, "Okay." I'm not sure what we expected to see, but when we got there, it actually took me a minute to find the house. But when we got there, and my sister screamed, "Grandma, Grandma!" She comes to the gate, and it was like seeing my mother. It was kind of a shock almost. We didn't know what to say. We didn't know what to do. Mind you, like I said, it's been over 10 years that I've seen her. And to see somebody that actually looks like my mom and talk like my mom, and even her mannerisms and behavior was just like my mom, and I didn't know how to respond to it. It felt surreal. My sister, she just stared at her for a long time, and my brother, he didn't really know how to act, and I was like, wow, this is my grandmother. And so many things that my mom portrayed about her, as far as how she was, saying that she was crazy, and she didn't, she wasn't a very nice woman. It kind of made her come off as a monster, the way that I pictured her. And that's not the woman that I saw that day. Today, actually, I'm sorry. That's not the woman that I saw. I saw someone warm and, happy to see us, and she introduced us to her friend, her wonderful grandkids. Granted, she gave us crap about not coming to see her, but it felt nice. And coming to the house, seeing the front yard, the backyard, looking in the house, it just brought a lot of old memories back. And I realized today that I can't let the relationships that my mom has with my family affect me so much to the point where I don't even want to get in contact with them, because the older I get, the more I realize that family is very, very important, actually. And if you don't know where you come from, there's no way you're gonna know, where you're gonna go. And I think it was a big breakthrough for us. It really was. Even after we left, and she said, "Come see us again," and it was just like, wow, that's my grandmother. She's not a evil monster like I thought she was, or anything like that. She's a woman. She's more than just an abstract idea. She's a real person. So I think I'm gonna see her again. I really do. I think I'm gonna keep in contact. I hope she keeps in contact with me. And God forbid this isn't one of those times where we open a door to see our grandmother again and she dies next week or something like that. God forbid. Knock on wood. But yeah. So that was weird. Welcomed, but weird. But tomorrow we're going to Monroe to see my aunt and my cousins. I don't know what we're going to get into. Probably talking and everything like that. So I can't wait. I'm excited. Really excited. And, yeah, something very interesting that I want to share, but I think I'm going to do that in a more private setting. Because I got my kids here right now. Actually, they're over here in the dark. I don't know if you can see them, but they're over there. Anyway, can't see them. But I guess this is all I have for now. I'm not really sure of how often I'm going to do this. I guess just keep posted, and if you're interested and if you want to make a comment, go ahead. I also have a blog that I have. It's the Flossy Biscuit .blogspot.com. I think it's the FLOSSY hyphen dash biscuit BISKIT. I think I'm actually gonna link it up to this site here. So just let me know what you think. I'm open to everybody's comments. At the end of the day, this is mostly for me. But if anybody has anything to say, feel free to. And hopefully I get more creative than what I'm doing right now. So, alright. That's all I got. Have a good night, guys.